This is the award-winning Lee Pitts Live.
Brought to you by Lee Health.
Southwest Florida, welcome to another edition of Lee Pitts Live. Where are we? We're still here at one of my favorite hotels in all the land, the Holiday Inn, Fort Myers Airport. Gulf Coast Town Center is right across the street. They call it Town Center, people. And the accommodations here have just been outstanding. I'm looking forward to doing a show here today. If you have any hotel needs, banquets, anything that you need, it's the hotel right here, the Holiday Inn at Gulf Coast Town Center. It's also known as the Airport Holiday Inn. It is spectacular, like a resort. Speaking of resorts, we got a fabulous show in store for you today. We'll get a chance to talk to Adu. He's a local realtor who's doing outstanding work in the community. We also get a chance to talk to Chef Murray. He does all the cooking here, and the food is just splendid. And you got to come here on a Friday night to catch the jazz set. We'll also get a chance to talk to an outstanding teacher in the area who's got a program where people will come out and welcome the kids to the school at the beginning of the year. All that's happening on Lee Pitts Live. We'll be right back. Southwest Florida, welcome back. I have the best job in the world. You know why? I know where to go to get some good food. And I know a good way to get some food is to bring the chef on the show, and then he'll hook you up later on. I got one of the best chefs in all the land here, Chef Murray Young. He's the chef here at the Holiday Inn Airport, right near the Gulf Coast Town Center. That's what I like to say. So, Chef, let me bump you into the show, man. Good to get you here, man.
Yes,
Glad to be here?
absolutely.
Let's get you to talk.
It's
Okay.
wonderful.
All right. Now, you heard me say I can get hooked up with some food. So if somebody came over to your house and they know that you're a chef, do you have to do something fancy just like you do when you're here at the Holiday Inn, or you always carry your expertise no matter when you cook? I guess that's the question.
Well, basically, when I'm working, I do a lot of different foods, and when I'm at home, I just like good home food.
I see.
It's surprising.
Now, your background in culinary has taken you to a lot of places. You've learned a lot of things. What are some of your influences that have made you the type of great chef that you are?
Well, my father first got me into this business, and he had a co-worker that was a Spanish-American Cuban chef.
Okay.
And he told my father, he said, I'm looking for somebody I can bring up in the business. And my father said, well, my son is looking for something part-time to do. So he introduced me to him, and he brought me in, and that's how I got started in this business.
And who would have thought that you would eventually become a renowned chef?
Well,
You just never know, right? What's that
never
message
know.
to the children?
You never know. Also, Brian Holly is one of my new mentors when I first got into this business also.
And the managing director here at the hotel.
Right.
What do we have right there? It looked like something there.
I brought you your
Classic.
own personal chef hat.
Okay.
And it's signed by me.
Oh,
So
man.
enjoy it, and when you do your little barbecues or whatever.
I got the autograph of one of the greats. Let me try this on, see how it goes with my jacket. Mess up my cool. Got that? So y'all know I got an official, I got it documented, got his autograph here, okay? Thanks a lot, Chef Murray. Where did you receive your training, your culinary training?
In the Tampa Bay area, I was a member of the American Culinary Federation of the United States. And I worked under a gentleman by the name of Oscar Nurse, which was the same gentleman I spoke about earlier. And he worked at a Polynesian American restaurant in Tampa, Florida called Hawaiian Village. And they did a wide variety of different types of foods. And we had 4 dining rooms, and he wanted someone to bring up in the business. And he knew my father, and he chose me. And the reason he chose me was because he wanted to move up to food and beverage director. So he taught me a lot of different things.
Now, people always saying great stuff about your food. What surprises you? What are some of the things, some of the feedback you've gotten about your foods?
I love pleasing the guests from all over the world, and we have a lot of guests that come in here. They say, oh, we don't know about this. We didn't know about this Holiday Inn. And it really makes you feel good in pleasing them. I do a lot of different foods, and I train my staff, and we work very hard on completing and servicing our guests.
How would you describe your cooking style?
My cooking style is basically American with a little bit of twist of an Asian flair. and a full flair of Spanish food, because I grew up in a Spanish neighborhood in Ybor City in Tampa Bay, and I really got into the Spanish food.
Do you find that people actually choose to stay at this hotel, have their events at this hotel, because they know that they're going to get that great food?
That is a big part of the service here that we provide, the food, but we also, it has to be a total package. You know, the service from the front desk, from all of the rooms, you know, the banquets, the restaurant, bar, it has to be a total package.
Has the taste in traditional meals changed? What are consumers looking for now?
Well, today mostly they're looking for fresher foods, fresh herbs. There's a lot of people out there that have a lot of different allergies, and you know, they're looking for healthier foods with the right cost.
And you can accommodate that?
Absolutely.
What are some key things to eat healthy? Like if you were saying to me, Lee, when you're out eating or you're eating at a hotel or restaurant, what are some things I want to say do not add this or whatever that may make me healthier?
There's many things. Mushrooms, you know, some people are allergic to mushrooms. Some people are allergic to soy sauce. You know, it's unbelievable. And then, of course, you have the gluten-free pastas, different items that, you know, people are really asking for now.
Is it difficult now to find talented people in the cooking industry?
Well, here's what I find. We have so many different restaurants and chains opening up now. And the chain restaurants, they're so big, and they're trying to provide a large variety of different foods where they have like station cooks. And what I mean by station cooks, they'll have a broiler cook, they'll have a sauté cook, they'll have a gourmet person, which makes the salads, the colon. And what happens is the people in these areas, they don't get the experience of the full-time, all-around cook like we used to get. So it makes it a little bit tougher, and I'm pretty tough at shopping for new employees.
All right.
Because that's basically what I'm looking for in my business here at the hotel.
And you're always looking for good people?
Yes, always.
I want people to know that. They see the contact information on the screen, how to get in touch with the hotel.
Yes.
You sit down, but you can find out about a person's talent by talking to them or putting them in the kitchen for a few minutes.
Absolutely.
Which one?
Absolutely. I could just about all of them.
They can't fool you.
You know, I've been around a long time.
I got you.
And, you know, sometimes a guy might walk in looking for a job. I may ask him, do you know how to do a basted egg? There's several ways to do basted eggs. Or do you know the 5 mother sauces? I mean, there's many, many different questions that we go through.
You like working with the students as well, right? You do some things with Florida Gulf Coast.
Absolutely.
Expound on that.
Well, I love to interact with the students, and I love watching them get enthusiastic about what they're doing and what they're seeing that's being done. And I also love to pass down knowledge, tools, anything I can do to keep our skills coming in to the hotels.
What do you like most about working here at the Holiday Inn Airport?
I like the team that we're working with.
In Fort Myers.
I like our team. I like the owners. Most of my team has been working with me about maybe 10 to 11 years.
I just think it's interesting, you know, you and Brian, you've been together, what, like 20 years or so?
Brian and I, we started working in 1984 together.
It would be Brian Holly, right, the managing director here.
Yes.
1984?
1984, Tampa, Florida, 500-room hotel.
That's amazing.
Yes.
And you guys still...
Long time. Brian is a great friend of mine. He's one of my biggest mentors. He's taught me a lot.
I know when I first talked to him about bringing Lee Pitts Live here, he said, you know, Chef Murray is still with me. Chef Murray's over there. I said, okay, we'll talk to Chef Murray. Well, Chef Murray, I'm so thrilled to have the opportunity to talk to you and keep up the good work and keep us eating healthy and eating good here at the Holiday Inn Airport, right near Gulf Coast Town Center in Fort Myers. Let's bump you out.
Thank you. It was a pleasure speaking with you this afternoon.
And thanks for the hat.
Sure.
As the saying goes on this particular show, for those who say it can't be done, they're usually interrupted by those like Chef Murray and all the fine people here at the Holiday Inn Airport in Fort Myers, right next to Gulf Coast Town Center, who are doing it. When we come back, we'll talk to a fascinating educator in our community. a gentleman's welcome. Give him a hand.